Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm very happy to see that month on month, each and every one of you joins the virtual event on a weekend. And today is the December meetup and the last meetup for 2024. Wow, what a year this was. Thanks for joining our meetups. This boosts my morale and motivates to keep coming every month with a topic. Agenda. We will talk about introductions. We will talk about Apple updates, temp updates, and the special event today is about Mac OS Sequoia upgrade. You know, as we all know, Mac OS Sequoia deferrals are about to end, or by now, 90 days defer is already completed. 15th of December 2024 is the 90th day for Mac OS Sequoia, and all the deferrals which we have set will not work, and people will start seeing those notification for Sequoia, and many of us would be in dilemma that what are the ways by which we can upgrade macOS Sequoia. So here I came up with a video with all this information. I hope this will help many of you out there. We have a bonus content where I'm going to really show you how we can leverage Erase Install with a custom workflow and a live demo of upgrading your machines to macOS Sequoia. So my name is Salim Okani and community knows me from name Samstar777. I have overall 15 plus years of experience in both Mac and Windows platform. I have Jam 200, 240, 300, 370, and 400 certified. I love to help people. Hence, I created India's Mac Admin, which is now known as India's Apple Admin Community. I am proud to say that we are the first Jam Nation user community from India who started, monthly events. The top left QR code, if you scan that code, it will directly take you to my LinkedIn page and you can join me there, connect with me, collaborate with me on LinkedIn. Apple updates. As of today, the latest iOS, iPadOS update is 18.2 and latest macOS version is 15.2. This macOS version also fixes the global Teams app freeze issue on Mac devices. So if you are facing Teams freeze issue in your environment, make sure you upgrade to macOS 15.2 and also Microsoft Teams app is on latest version. For more information on Apple updates, you can scan the QR code or simply go to the URL mentioned in this slide. Jamf update. Uh, as of today, the latest version of Jamf is 11.12, which brings good amount of enhancement to the Apple intelligence behavior and the granular control around it. There is a known PI product issue in 11.12 where Jamf Pro 11.12 fails to display the scope for newly created deployment object, or it cannot save various scoping changes for an existing object. Okay. If you have already on 11.2 and you are facing this issue, I would recommend contacting Jamf support. Jamf Pro 11.12 released on December 10th brings computer configuration profiles, manage mobile device configuration profile, and computer extension attribute page redesign. Okay. So we can find computer and mobile device configuration to further control Apple Intelligence. Plus, we can now use force bypass screen capture alert on Mac OS 15.1 and higher. So this was all about, Apple updates, Jam Pro updates. Let's go straight to the topic. macOS upgrade Sequoia and how to's. Basically, how can I create an efficient workflow for end user to upgrade to Sequoia? How to upgrade to macOS Sequoia? So we are going to discuss the requirements or compatibility of macOS Sequoia. We are going to discuss the options we have for upgrading a macOS to Sequoia. We will also discuss the configuration that we will require for an efficient upgrade workflow. And we will also show you how can you deploy the same on end user's device. So here is the Sequoia compatibility sheet. These slides tell us which Mac models are compatible with macOS Sequoia. At a high level, I can say that most devices which were compatible with macOS Sonoma are also compatible with macOS Sequoia. But in enterprise, we have thousands of devices. So how can we create an automation to make sure we send macOS upgrade only to compatible devices? Note, compatibility of Mac OS is not limited to hardware models, but also we need to make sure we have proper, disk space, the storage space available. And we also need to make sure the core application are compatible. Example, our EDR solutions and stuff, right? So we will go through in upcoming slides, how can we check compatibility of our devices through Jampro. Sequoia upgrade options. We have at a high level 4 options. Very first is just communicate to end user. Please go to software update and update it yourself. Or maybe we can use macOS apps as self-service feature. We can also leverage, Jampro software update workflow, and or we can also configure erase install enhance workflow as a self-service for the upgrade. Let's discuss on all these 4 options. The first option is very easy and straightforward. It's very easy because we just need to communicate to end user that macOS Sequoia is ready for upgrade. Go to Apple software update to initiate the upgrade. And if you feel this is difficult for your end user to go to Apple menu, system settings, software update, and then you can also use Mac apps in Jampro. So the second method is making macOS Sequoia available in self-service through macOS app and communicate end user that macOS Sequoia is ready for the upgrade through Xampp self-service. How can you do that? I have created a video for you. Go to Mac apps, Mac App Store, click next, select or search for macOS Sequoia, right? The first option is macOS Sequoia, which is free from Apple. Add it. Select a category. Obviously, we are not going to install this automatically. We'll make it in self-service. Scope it based on your compatible devices. I would recommend to change the button to upgrade because it is an upgrade. Okay. And then save it. That's it. We have used macOS apps for making macOS Sequoia available to our end users. Let's go to next slides. The second option or the third option is also to use Jampro software updates. Again, it's very good, very simple. Go to computers, software updates, select a test group. Oops, sorry. Select a test group. I will use admin test computers because we will need to test it before doing it a global stuff. Then we have option to only download this, or probably only download and install it, or maybe download, install, and allow deference to end user. Like, give them 5 to 7 times they can defer. Maybe they are busy. Give them some time to defer it, and based on their availability or their free time, they can do the update, right? Or you can force it also. I will never recommend download, install, and restart. So best option is download, install, and allow deferrals here. Then we have target version. You can always say latest version based on device eligibility, or you can also select custom version based on your requirement. In my case, it is 15.1.1, and apply the same. Once applied, that's it. You are ready. And the entire Jam Pro software update workflow will help you in deploying that update to end user. So this was how you can use Jam Pro built-in software update. But every enterprise has their own workflow. They have their own requirements. You know, Now let's see how can we upgrade macOS through a workflow, which is a better fitment for enterprise, where we not only notify end user for upgrade, but also empower them to initiate the upgrade at their will, right? And for that, we will need a robust workflow. And that workflow is captured in this screen. As it is a screenshot, it is very small. Let me show you in a PDF view. Give me a minute. My mouse cursor. Maybe I need to stop my presentation at a minute. Give me a minute. Hide floating window. Okay. Okay. So here is the workflow. In this workflow, we need four major stuff. We need extension attribute. We need smart groups. We need policy for upgrade, and we need notification. So how does this work? Okay. We all know that extension attribute update itself when an inventory update happens, right? So at an inventory update on the device, it will update my extension attribute, which will tell my device is actually compatible with macOS Sequoia or not. If the device is not compatible, it will be updated in a smart group, and that particular smart group will send an alert to my Mac support saying that, hey, this device is not compatible with macOS Sequoia, and then Mac support will work with that user and try to fix the compatibility issue. If it is not a hardware model limitation, maybe it's a storage issue or a application compatibility issue, Mac support will be able to fix the issue. And at next inventory update, the compatibility check will run, and then it will say, yes, now your machine is compatible. When the machine is compatible, it will be added in a smart group. And that smart group is actually part of our workflow, where basically it caches the installer on the machine. Once the installer is cached, it starts giving notification to users, hey, your machine is ready for the upgrade. Please click on view to initiate the upgrade. Now you can cache it, or you can avoid doing a cache. So I am showing in workflow, you can also do a cache, but in the live demo, we will avoid caching the macOS installer. Okay. So when user will see the notification, they will click on, okay, show me the upgrade policy. It will take them to Jamf self-service where they will see upgrade to macOS policy. They will click on upgrade and it will upgrade the machine to latest operating system. So this is the workflow. Now let me break down this into pieces and show you how it actually works technically. So in the upgrade configuration, we need four pieces. We need extension attribute, we need smart group, we need upgrade policy and notification policy. Okay, if you are watching my videos on YouTube for the first time and if you're not part of my community, this is the time you can scan this QR code and join my India Apple admins community on Telegram. Please make sure Telegram app is installed on your phone, for this QR code to work efficiently. I'll give you a few seconds for to scan this code and get yourself added to the community. So the first piece of the entire workflow is to create an extension attribute. And I have captured a video here on how can you create this extension attribute. So let me play the video for you. How can you create this extension attribute? Note, I will also provide you with the XML file, which is shown in the video on my GitHub page. And the link will also be there in my YouTube description. Okay. So you need to go to settings, computer management, extension attribute. Simply go and click on upload, browse to a file. And here is the XML file, which I'm going to give for latest OS supported. Um, This is a good work done from our Mac admin community members. This is not my script, but I'm utilizing it from community. Click on save. That's it. We have the extension attribute now. And this extension attribute will populate the name of the operating system which is compatible for that particular device. So the first option was extension attribute. We created the extension attribute, right? Let's see next. Next is creating of a smart group based on value which we are getting from extension attribute. So we are going to create a smart group based on extension attribute, which we have created just now. Note this compatibility checker, which we have just uploaded as an extension attribute, is not only going to check the hardware compatibility, but also checks for the free disk space required for the upgrade. So let's now go and create the smart group. Let me play the video for you. So let's go smart groups. We will create a new video, new smart groups. Give it a name. I give CFG hyphen macOS Sequoia hyphen compatibility because it is very easy to understand. Let's add the extension attribute, which is latest OS supported. And the value for Sequoia is Sequoia asterisk. So any Mac device which shows this value is actually compatible with Sequoia. Okay. So we have created extension attribute, which has already populated the value. We have created a compatible smart group, which will be the scope of our actual policy, right? Now let's go and create the actual policy for upgrading the Mac OS. Okay. So creating the policy, the first thing which we will need for upgrading the Mac OS is the erase install package, because I clearly told you that we are going to use erase install. Again, this is from community. Graham has did a very good job. So first thing first, let's upload the package. And I will also give you this package link in my YouTube description so that you can go to that link, you can download package and follow the video. So let me play the video, go to computer management packages. Click on new, select a category, upload the package. It is installed 36.1 is the version which I am using here, and it's uploading. While it's uploading the package, we also need to create a script. I'm also going to give the script to you in my GitHub page. Select a category, go to script, and here is the script which I am showing it to you. Copy the content. Again, it's from Graham, right? Copy the content, go back, paste the content. And this will basically help you to upgrade to macOS 15, which is Sequoia. Save the file. Now that we have package and script both ready, let's create the policy for upgrade. So I'm creating a policy. Let's name it upgrade to macOS Sequoia. Select a category. For me, it can be Mac master installation or macOS upgrade. I will, obviously make it as a self-service to make sure the frequency is ongoing. Select the package, which we have just uploaded. Select the script, which we have just created, right? It is installed on script. And scope. Scope is the smart group which we have created, right? That would be the scope of the policy, right? And then self-service, we will enable because we will make it available as self-service. The button name would be upgrade. Please add a very good description which will help user understand why this policy is created. And we will also need a very good icon so that user can understand, what exactly is this application, right? Down below, we also have policy URL, and this policy URL will be helpful for us in creating the notification policy, which will help us to prompt to end user that, okay, upgrade for macOS Sequoia is available for you, right? So now we have uploaded the package, we have created the script, we have created the policy for the upgrade, and the package and script is added in the policy along with the scoping and a self-service, right? So what's left? The fourth part and the final piece, which is notification. How will end user know that, okay, this policy is available for them? So let's go and see the notification policy. To create the notification policy, again, we will go to policies. We will create a new policy, name it as, Mac OS Sequoia notification, probably, or upgrade notification. The category is notification for us, and we will add a script. So I have a script which helps me send the notification. You can always use Dan Nelson's Swift binary uh, article. I will give you that article in my YouTube description. Then, the title is macOS Sequoia. Subtitle is upgrade available. Basically, just to inform that, oh, the upgrade is available. What is the information we want to give? I want to say, click on view to upgrade, something like that, right? Other option, if user don't want to do it, click on later. This policy will run once every day for users Mac till the time they will upgrade to Sequoia. Action button is view, and there is an action part. What will view do? For that, we will go to upgrade to macOS Sequoia policy. If you see, I have added a good description here. I have also added an icon here, right? And now if you go down to the policy URL, I have two commands here. One is action execute command and one is action view command. I'm going to use view. So I'll copy this URL, go to my policy and the action path, I will paste it. And then obviously the scope is all our compatible device. This is not self-service. This is a push policy, which will run at login or at recurring checking if you require. Okay, once every day, not ongoing, once every day till the time the machine is upgraded to macOS Sequoia. Save the policy. So we have created the extension attribute. We have created smart group based on the extension attribute. We have created the policy for the upgrade. We have created policy for notifying the end user that macOS Sequoia is available for them. Now, as we have seen the entire process in break and fixes, where we have created extension attribute, smart group, upgrade policy, notification policy, let's do a quick review in the entire workflow. How will this work in live in action, right? So here is the bonus content. Let's see the macOS upgrade demo in live. Here is the video. This is how user will get the notification in the top right corner, right? They will see macOS Sequoia upgrade is available. They will have options to click either on view or click on later. When they click on later, the notification will come again the next day, right? Once every day till the time the machine is upgraded to macOS 15. Okay, and that notification policy will go in exclusion. So let's see the demo. Okay, so we got the notification. I'm clicking on the view button, which is taking me directly to the policy. User will read the description and click on the upgrade button. When they will click on the upgrade button, it will first install the erase install package. And based on the launch script, it will see that, okay, we need to install macOS Sequoia, and it will give you the prompt for authorization. User will need to add username and password. User uh, may not have admin rights here. If the user is volume owner, it is also sufficient. The script will also check if the machine is on power or not. If it is not on power, it will prompt user to connect the power. It will wait for a duration of 60 seconds before it will continue. So let me connect the power. Okay, so here where it starts the downloading. As I said, I'm not going to cache it in this scenario. I just want to tell you that if you don't cache the installer, erase install has a capability to download the latest operating system. In this case, I am downloading the Mac OS Sequoia 15.2, which is the latest version from Sequoia, which was released, I believe, last Friday. Uh, Probably. So this is actually going to take some time, the entire process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it. So if you see it's downloading, downloading, downloading 30%, 40%, 70, 80%, 100%. Let's go back 100%. After 100%, it will now take the control of the screen. It will take full control and it will start preparing for the upgrade. So if you see here is where it is says upgrading your Mac OS, preparing the installer, which will take approximately 30 minutes. And once this is complete, it will restart the machine, reboot the machine, and it will actually do the upgrade. Okay, so here again, user will see some progress where it will start preparing 1%, 2%, 3%, 40, 50, 80, 90, and then it will restart after that. And after restart, the machine will come back within few minutes and it will give you Mac OS Sequoia. So this is how the entire workflow will work. I hope this is going to help you guys. Uh, Feel free to reach me on LinkedIn. Feel free to reach me on my Telegram community channel. If you are stuck somewhere, I am here to help. And lastly, but not the least, I also have a user group and in India Apple admin community on Champ Nation. If you want to connect with me on Champ Nation, please scan this QR code and join me there. Thanks for watching.